but I'm not waiting around to find out.
You might be too late.
Yes, such a...
Lord and rise. Look at that big bastard. Keep your head down. Let's see what it does.
Huh. Look at that. It's almost slightly. Yo. It's really just coming back from the under.
Salokunier, Zil Grotova Ursa.
Okay.
Slen, Teed, Fall.
Let's watch and wait. This is worse than I thought.
You said something? Sorry, I just see a dragon and have to fight. You better help me quick.
So you really are...
Yes, dragon. Like I...
Gods above, look at that. God, it's true. I owe you some answers.
Yes.
Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back.
You won't.
I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer.
Alright.
For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now.
What's the next move?
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
Alright. Thalmor. Back.
Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on.
Oh.
And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
Yeah. Alright. So we need to find out what the Thalmor knows about.
If we could get into the Thalmor embassy. Problem is that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia.
So how do we get into the Thalmor embassy?
I'm not sure yet. Meet me back in Riverwood. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Later, Saphine. Diplomatic immunity. Yeah, Phoenix, Riverwood. Speaking of silence, it's now my new quest. The Thieves Guild is now in full power. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And I did it. Oh, so there's a mine here at Klein's Grove. Bro, Klein's Grove doesn't seem like the type to have a place to mine, if I'm being honest.
I hope you'll stay for a bit. We could certainly use the business. See ya.
I hope you stay for a bit. We could certainly use the business. Dang. Sorry, I need to go back. Okay, it doesn't even matter at this point. I'm about to die either way. And I do need to... Delphine, head in the same direction? Swimming across would be the fastest, but... This water is sweet. I get it. Okay, open Clan Shadow Shield office. It's not warm in here at all. The air is warm in here. Then show it, please. I guess. Select it. Huh. It takes a moment.
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you. Looking for shipping? We always offer better service than the East Empire Company.
Warm up.
These lazy Argonians better get their tails moving.
Lazy Argonians better get their tails moving.
You hear about the Shatter Shield girl? Oh, it's a tragedy.
Why me warm up? Let me tell you the tale of the Thief of Virtue. In the land of Himmerfell, in the city of Sod, there lived a baron who was quite wealthy. He was a noted collector of rare coins. The Baroness Venki found the whole thing tedious, however. Didn't appreciate the lifestyle that in the castle one day. The jet fix a rope to the top of the battlement once vitamins. He made the Baron's guards. I Sutton he was work his way to the detective. Hey, I just distracted into whoever this broke only 9 to open it. Using only a fork, a bit of string, and a wineskin, he disabled the 7 traps guarding the... Oh my goodness! That is a lot of traps. So this guy is point. This was safe. Begin to escape only to find the way blocked. Open the door and was right the skyward of the castle. Ravens fled deeper into the castle, one step ahead of the questing guards. He finally bed. Both facts were recognized by each of the pair. Hush turned to delicate. I see. Made off with my husband. Looked deep into her eyes and saw only path by which he could escape night with his life. Where was I? Tell me. Why doubt how these points, but only a simple his butchery. Protect these things that are dearest to him. I will give all the gold in my position to spend but a moment in your ways. Believe you down the point so hard to steal. And when the captain to such her quarters, she hid rapidly, guiltily. And the thief had dropped them out the window. Sacrifice me. We are morning. Exhausted, Alright. Come on, the Gordians. The air is treacherously cold. I know. What? Oh crap, please don't fall into the water. Okay. And now, I am off. You a hooker? I am chilly. Huh. Ow. I don't think I want to be chilly. Can I be something else instead? Like, I don't know. A hamburger? Or maybe not a food at all. I'll just be human. wolves? What? Flaming Fluida, come on out. Something tells me I'm gonna need. Oh, yeah, it was there. There wasn't a bug in the system. It's down. Yep, I bet. Outside, and it wants me to a shrine? William. Come on.
Good. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside.
No?
Found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead.
Understood.
Just make certain you keep it. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here.
Is it the Dark Brotherhood territory?
I have a long-standing arrangement with the Dark Brotherhood. If I need someone in the guild taken, we both agree it's best to keep these matters in-house.
Tell me about Carlia.
She was a stubborn, but she was also the best, bringing in more coin a month than some thieves heist in a year. Gallus trusted her too much and let her get too close.
So they had a
You want to
relationship.
call it that? Yes. Me? Gallus would call her his little nightingale. He was absolutely smitten by her.
Why did she kill him?
Greed? Jealousy? One thing's certain, I intend to find out before she draws her last breath. 25 years ago, I was standing outside these very same ruins. When I arrived, Gallus stepped from the shadows. Before he uttered a sound, an arrow pierced. Before I could even draw my blade, her second arrow found its mark in my chest.
Carlia took on both of you alone.
Carlia was a master marksman, and her greatest weapon was the element of surprise. I was lucky. She
So
missed
she was
my
a
heart by
self-archer.
mere inches. I staggered away from the ruins, and my vision began to blur. It's then that I realized the bitch had poisoned her arrows. The last thing I saw was Carlia done. To this day, I've regretted allowing her to escape, even if it meant I had died trying. I owed Gallus
happened?
that much.
What
The guild was thrown into disarray. Sides quickly formed behind these men, and the Ratway became a bloodbath. I saw what they did to Gallus. I wanted to use the guild's Fortunately, I persevered, and the other groups were either killed or they left Skyrim. The infighting had taken months to subside, which gave her time to go into hiding and I spent thousands of septum and used every contact at my disposal. But it was as if she
Where's
had
her
simply
horse?
vanished. Like I said before, she was...
If she had a horse, that means there was a camp around here.
I want her head on my mantle.
All the way up to here. Oh wait, did I hear a dot? Ooh, the fuck? Maybe I haven't been paying attention. Well, wrong thing. Come on. I believe we have some old scores. Settle. Settle. Hey, get your butt in here. And this is a way here.
They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult. Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a
Just
know it.
open it.
Not a lot of skill. That should do it. After you.
Fuss is about these locks. Just please.
Stench in here. This place smells of death. Be a guard. Who's there? Must you keep stopping?
Well, why don't you, brother?
Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes. Looks like Carlia reset all of the traps.
Watch out for the spikes. Dude.
Blood will adorn my blade. That was hardly worth my time.
Whenever who else?
This better be important.
Promise. Gladly.
You've just written your own epitaph. You've just written your own epitaph. Hardly a challenge. There. Can't hide from me. East!
What is wrong?
Something's here. No one here now. Bone chime. Clever. Rigged to wake the Draugr, I'd bet. Don't you're into any of them. You've just written your own epitaph.
East!
Yes, yes. What is it now? We're on the right track. She's been through here as well. Door up ahead. Looks perfect. Ambush. Ready. What was that? You breathed your last! Oh. Ah. What was that? Your blood will adorn my blade. No one here now.
East!
I've killed legions like you. You mean nothing. So ends the lesson. Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlisle already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Karli is close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving. Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Karli. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Karli. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence, but I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Karli has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. More than you'll ever realize. The poison on that arrow took me... All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the Guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using Snowveil Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity. There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. He was a scholar, a master thief, and a natural leader. It was Gallus who inducted me into the Nightingales and honed my... We were very close. Gallus once said he felt comfortable around me, able to let his guard down. I can't help but think that I'm responsible for what happened to him. I'm afraid not. I promise to join you there as soon as I can. Mercer lied to the Guild. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering my tracks. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the Guild. I can promise you, if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate. Please, there isn't much time. What is it? Please, make it brief. We have much to... Remember, this will only...
Khajiit has wares, if you have coin.
How high the mountains of Skyrim rise.
Good morning. Where do you want to go? See? Yeah. Yes? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, steady, old girl.
My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking with travelers. I don't really know anyone at the college. People won't say it, but they're afraid of me, so they leave me alone.
You look worse than I feel.
What are you doing that for? The mages don't let us go into college. They said it's not safe in there. Aster says his paws. Huh?
If there's anything you need, if you've business, sure thing. It's yours for a day.
There's not many people left in
I'll show you to your
Winterhold,
room.
so I only have
Right this
Aster
way.
to play with. And sometimes he's mean.
Yeah, Carlia, do you have Gallus's journal? No problem. Let me see it. No, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No, the court wizard of Markarth. Word of warning. Coselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy. Besides the fact that there are only a handful of people in Tamriel that even recognize the language, I'm fairly certain he was planning some sort of a heist that involved a deep understanding of the Falmer language. Sadly, we never had the opportunity to speak about the details. Ironically, I pointed him in the same direction I pointed you, to Mark. I'm only hoping whatever means he used to learn the language will still be available to you. He was a dear friend of mine, and a surprisingly astute pupil of academia. I was devastated when he was killed. I suppose that risk always coexisted with his line of work. I just never thought his luck would run out. for the thrill, of course. He was quite clear that he felt more in his element climbing through a window rather than hunched over a dusty tome. Ah, yes, quite an amusing anecdote, actually. I caught him trying to break into my laboratory. I was about to show him the error of his ways when he made a curiously astute comment about my research notes. I was astounded, and in turn it led to a conversation. Who would have imagined it would lead to such a strong friendship? Calcelmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when... Can I help you with anything else?
You don't look so good. Are you feeling all right?
We don't get many people like you visiting Winterhold. Usually it's elves.
The mages don't let
My
us go
pa
into
says
college.
elves are bad and
They
not
said
to
it's
trust
not
them.
safe in there. Aster says his pa says the college makes lots of bad things happen. But the mages I've seen look nice.
Did you know that most of Winterhold fell into the sea? I heard it's because of that college.
There's not many people left in Winterhold, so I only have Aster to play with. And sometimes he's mean.
Someday, I'm gonna grow up and be the Jarl.
Aster always wants to play Hunt the Elf, and he makes me be the elf.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Yes? Hi there.
If you've business with the college, you're welcome to stay here. It's where most of our business comes from, in fact.
I heard the college teaches you how to kill people with magic. Is that true? Hi there.
Ace!
you want, huh? East!
We were supposed to be rich by now, you know? Thorgar insisted we'd be swimming in gold. I'm starting to think we might not even find iron in here. We've been at it for so long. Is it still worth it? When do you decide in...
Be careful where you step in the mine. Don't want to cover up some valuable ore or gems or something. Anytime I get tired of working, I just think that it's going to happen soon. I just know it. We'll strike something better than iron. Silver, or maybe even gold. You'll see.
The mine will be the talk of Skyrim soon, you'll see. It'll be the stuff of legends. You are welcome. Yes?
Oh. Need something? Careful.
Thorgar says we'll find rocks soon, the kind worth gold. I'm the best at breaking up rocks. Thorgar says so. It's cold in the mine, but Thorgar really needs me, so I stay. Thorgar says we'll find rocks soon, the kind worth gold.
The mine will be the talk of Skyrim soon, you'll see. It'll be the stuff of legends.
Armor